Hey, welcome to the show, everybody. The Scotty B Show. So, as you see, I changed my colors along with MLB. We're going pink today for Mother's Day. So, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Hope you have a great day. Hope you get some nice comfort, relaxing day. So, today we got the Pittsburg Pirates at the Baltimore Orioles again. And everybody is celebrating Mother's Day at the ball fields. Sorry if you hear an echo. I'm just checking my sound. Everything good? Sorry if you hear an echo. I'm just checking my sound. Everything good? So let's start off today since I'm early for the first time ever in my life. I know. I'm always late. Ask my ex-wives. So let's start off by showing the standings, the great standings. So we start off in American League East. We have Tampa Bay on top at 30-11. They're 5-5 in their last 10. They're on a 2-game losing streak. And Baltimore is in second place overall, in second place in the East. They're 26-13, 3 games behind Tampa Bay. Three games behind Tampa Bay. Excuse me. Baltimore's 6-4 in their last 10. They're on a 4-game winning streak. Their home record for Baltimore is 13-5. They're 13-8 on the road. So there's the top 2 teams in the East. In third is Toronto Blue Jays at 23-16. They're 6 games behind Tampa Bay, 5-5 in their last 10, 2-game winning streak. The Yankees 23-18, 7 games behind Tampa Bay, and they are 7-3 in their last 10. And then you have Boston in last place with the winning record at 22-18. They're 7.5 games out, and they're 6-4 in their last 10. They're on a 2-game losing streak. So we'll go up to the American League Central, the Great American League Central, where you don't need a winning record. Minnesota's in first at 22-18. The only team with a winning record in the division. They're 5-5 in their last 10. Cleveland is in second. They're playing right now against the Los Angeles Angels as they're playing on Peacock, the early game. They're 18-21, 3.5 games out of first, 4-6 in their last 10. And then the Tigers are in third place at 17-21. They're 4 games out, and they're 6-4 in their last 10 with a 2-game losing streak. The White Sox are in fourth place at 14-27. They're 8.5 games out, and they're 4-6 in their last 10. And Kansas City is 12-29 in last place in the division. They're 10.5 games out, 4-6 in their last 10. So we'll check on the American League West. In first place is Texas Rangers, who are 24-15, 6-4 in their last 10. Second place, Los Angeles Angels. They are 21-19, 3.5 games out, 5-5 in their last 10. Of course, they're playing Cleveland right now on Peacock. In third place is Houston Astros. They're 20-19, 4 games back, 4-6 in their last 10. Seattle Mariners are in fourth place. They're 20-19. They're 4 games out. They're 7-3 in their last 10. They're on a 2-game winning streak. They're playing the Tigers, so they win today. They sweep the Tigers. In fifth place, last place, Oakland Athletics are 9-32, 16 games back, 3-7 in their last 10. So now we'll switch over to the National League. In the East, you have Atlanta Braves on top at 25-14. They're 6-4 in their last 10. They're on a 3-game losing streak. And Philadelphia Phillies are in second place, 20-19, 5 games out, and they're 5-5 in their last 10 with a 5-game winning streak right now. So they have climbed right back up the ladder. The Mets are in third place at 19-20, 6 games back, 3-7 in their last 10. So they are really, really, really struggling, especially all the money they spent in the offseason. They're having a rough go of it. So in fourth place is Miami Miami Marlins. That's still weird. Miami Marlins. I don't know why. They're 19-21. They're 6.5 out, 3-7 in the last 10. Washington is 16-22, 6-4 in their last 10. Milwaukee leads the Central, 22-17 by a game and a half over Pittsburgh, who's on a four-game losing streak. The Cubs are 3 games back, and then Cincinnati 4 games back. St. Louis 7.5. The Dodgers lead the National League West by 3 games over Arizona, and San Diego 6 games out. San Francisco 7.5, and then Colorado 9 games out. So there you have the standings. Had to rush a little bit. I didn't realize it was that late. All right. So Kyle Gibson's pitching for Baltimore. Throws a strike to the leadoff man. I don't know what's going on here. So McCutchen will lead it off, 248, 7 homers, 18 RBIs for Pittsburgh. Takes the ball outside. It's 1-1. Why is this doing this to me all of a sudden? That's why. McCutchen drills it into center field for a base hit. The leadoff man is on. First pitch to Reynolds is inside for a ball. Reynolds hitting .295 with 5 homers, 23 RBIs. He's 2 for 8 in the series. Inside low for a ball, 2-0. Coming on deck is Santana. Batting 4th for Pittsburgh center fielder Swinski. Batting 5th at third base, Hayes. Batting 6th at shortstop, Marcano. Batting 7th is second baseman Bay. Batting 8th, right fielder Palacio. And batting 9th doing the catching is Hedges. Reynolds drills a base hit in the right field as McCutchen runs over to third. Gets in safely. Runners are at the corner for Pittsburgh. So top of the first, starting off the game, and Pittsburgh's bats are swinging today. So Santana steps in the plate, hitting .248 on the air. First and third, nobody out for Pittsburgh in the top of the first. Gibson sets, delivers. There's a strike. Santana .248, 2 homers, 20 RBIs. He's 2 for 7 in the series. Inside, 1-1. Fouls it back, 1-2. So Santana has 6 hits against Gibson. 4 of them are for home runs. 37-year-old against 35-year-old. The pitch inside. 2-2. Ground ball to second. Over to second, over to first. Got him at first. Run will score. 4-6-3 double play. Run scores. Oh, I don't know if he's out at first. Are they going to look at that? Let's take a look. Boy, I don't know. Pittsburgh is going to challenge the out at first, and the ball hits the ground. Boy, that's very close. Yes, absolutely. Let's see. One hop. I think he's safe. I think he's safe. Ty goes to the runner, I would say. So Ortiz playing shortstop for Baltimore today, making his major league debut. Yeah, he's safe. He's safe. Excuse me. They put it in stop motion, and his foot's on the bag when the ball's still going in the glove, I believe. Runner is safe, so only one out for Pittsburgh. Runner at second is out. Runner at first is safe. So it'll be a 4-6 fielder's choice instead of a 4-6-3 double play. So Sawinski playing center field comes to the plate, hitting .230. Left-handed batter. So one out, runner at first now for Pittsburgh, and they got to run in. Strike on the outside corner. Sawinski, .230, 7 homers, 20 RBIs. He's 2 for 7 with an RBI in this series. Strike 2. The 0-2 pitch. Oh, lines it over to second baseman's head. Reynolds will be at first or second. And Gibson's having all kinds of trouble in the top of the first here. So that'll bring up Hayes, hitting .234 on the year. Hayes, .234, homer, 9 RBIs, 0 for 7 in the series. There's a strike right down the pike. Kyle Gibson is second this season in most induced ground ball double plays. That's with 10. Second in the major leagues. Oh, no side. 1-1. Fly ball in the center field. Goes back. Mullins has it. Runner takes, goes to third. So it'll be 2 outs. Pittsburgh will have runners at the corners now. Excuse me. So Marcano, the shortstop, comes up. He's hitting 250 on the year. The pitch inside, 1-0. Inside again, 2-0. 250, 1 homer, 3 RBIs for Marcano. He's 1 for 3 with a double in this series. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Fly ball in the right center field. It's sinking, but Mullins catches up to it. Gets him out of the jam, but they do get a run. We go to bottom half of the first. It's 1-0 Pittsburgh. All right, let's get back to it. Keller is the pitcher for Pittsburgh. Coming up for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins would lead it off. Santander's batting second today, doing DH. Batting third at third base is Henderson. Batting fourth, first baseman Mountcastle. First pitch to Mullins is a strike. Batting fifth at second base is Frazier. Batting seventh, left fielder Hayes. Lays down a bunt. It's a good one. He gets on. Hayes lets it roll, and it does not go foul. Stays fair. So batting seventh in right field is Stowers, and batting eighth doing the catching is McCann, and batting ninth at shortstop is Ortiz, making his major league debut, from what they say. So Santander comes to the plate. Ground ball to short, smothered. Throws out Mullins at second. That's all they can get. McConnell had to dive for it. Got him out at second. That's all they had time for. So fielder choice 6-4. Runner at first, one out now. Henderson comes to the plate. Henderson hitting 175. He had a home run yesterday's game. Fouls it off. Three of his last four hits have been extra base hits. Mr. Splash has got his gun all filled up, ready to go. Inside, 1-2 now. Waiting for Robert to go out there and join Mr. Splash. Inside, 2-2. Runner at first, one out. We're bottom of the first. 1-0 Pittsburgh. High for a ball, 3-2. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. Throw down to second. Runner safe at second. Santander still second. So now there's two outs. Runner at second. So Mountcastle will come to the plate, hitting 256 on the air. It's his first steal since August 12th of 2021. Foul tip, strike one. Santander's first steal. Almost 3 years. Mountcastle, 8 homers, 27 RBIs. Here's a strike. 0-2. Strike three looking. We go to the top of the second. It's 1-0 Pittsburgh. All right, let's get back to it. Top of the second, 1-0 Pittsburgh. Coming up for the Pirates would be second baseman Bay, right fielder Palacio, and catcher Hedges. On the mound for the Orioles is Kyle Gibson. He threw 22 pitches in the first inning, 13 for strikes. Time called by somebody, by the batter, I guess. Oh, bullpen gate was left open, so they had to call time. Gibson sets, pitch. There's a strike. He won Bay's 2 homers, 9 RBIs. He's 2 for 7 in the series. Inside almost hit him. The 1-1 pitch. Low for ball, 2-1. Gibson sets. There's a strike, 2-2. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. Palacio, the right fielder, will come up. Palacio, left-hander. There's a strike. Palacio's 0 for 3 with a strikeout this season in 2 games. Inside, 1-1. He was hitting .434 in AAA in 13 games, 4 homers, 20 RBIs. Wow. Low for a ball, 2-1. Two-one pitch. Ground ball to second. Over to first. There's 2 outs. So Hedges, the catcher, will come up. So $20 tickets in left field if you want to be in the bird bass splash zone. I don't want to be there. But Mr. Splash loves the water gun. New thing they started a couple days ago. Looks like everybody's having fun out there. Lines it in the right field for a base hit. Pittsburgh has a runner on with 2 outs now here in the top of the second. Go back to the top of the order. McCutchen, the DH. Singleton scored his first time up. Mr. Splash, he's sitting and waiting. Waiting for Robert to go out there. The pitch. There's a strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. We had McCutchen looking bad on that pitch. Orioles are wearing their white hats today, all white, with the bird on the cap, of course. Ball outside, 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. That'll end it. We go to bottom half of the second. It's 1-0 Pittsburgh. All right, let's get back to it. Coming up in the bottom half of the second for the Orioles, it'll be Frazier, Hayes, and Stowers. Frazier hitting 225 on the air. First pitch, fly ball in the left field, shallow left. Left fielder has it. There's one out. So Austin Hayes comes to the plate, hitting 303 on the air. Hayes, 4 homers, 13 RBIs. He's 2 for 7 in this series. There's a strike. One out, nobody on the bottom of the second. 1-0 Pittsburgh. Hayes got a 6-game hitting streak going on. Fly ball in the right center. Right fielder's under it. 2 outs. So Stowers comes to the plate, hitting 077 on the air. Playing right field. Takes a strike. 2 outs, no one on now. No homers, no RBIs. He's over 2 in the series. He's only played in 13 games so far. Ball inside. 1-1. Pirates also wearing all white hats. Inside, 2-1. Strike on the outside corner, 2-2. Keller's thrown 20 pitches, 14 for strikes. He has struck out 2 Orioles. Inside for a ball, 3-2. Foul tips it in the catcher's glove, and that'll do it. We go to top of the third. It's 1-0 Pittsburgh. All right, let's get back to it. We're going to the top of the third. Coming up for Pittsburgh, Reynolds, Santana, and Sawinski. On the mound for the Orioles is Gibson. Pitch counts at 36, 22 for strikes. He has struck out 2 Pirates, given up a run in 2 innings. Reynolds 1 for 1 today. $2.99 on the year. First pitch. Fouls it off. 0-1. Low for a ball, 1-1. Outside, 2 balls, 1 strike now. On deck is Santana, first baseman. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Time called by the batter. Fouls it off. Oh, he swung and missed it. And the ball gets away. They throw it to first. Oh, he's safe. First baseman dropped it. Strikeout and runner at first. Ball went into dirt. Ricocheted off his knee pad. All the way back over by first base. They threw it to first and couldn't handle it, and the runner's safe. So Santana comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today with an RBI. Ground ball past the first baseman. Second Frazier has it. Throws over to first. 1 out. Tough couple of bats right there. So Swinsky comes to the plate. He's 1 for 1 today. Pitch to Swinsky with 1 out, runner at second, top of the third. There's a strike. 1-0 Pittsburgh. Inside, 1-1. Ball 2-1. On deck is Hayes, their third baseman. The pitch. Did he go? Oh, outside, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Inside, he walked him. First and second now with 1 out. Gibson is just missing it off. May 15th, May 18th, you got the Angels coming to town, Baltimore. Shohei Ohtani. Grayson Rodriguez will be pitching against each other tomorrow's game. 6:35 is the start time tomorrow night. The pitch. Strike on the outside to Hayes. One out, first and second. We're in the top of the third, 1-0 Pittsburgh. 0-1 count on Hayes. Gibson sets. Ground ball, base hit, right field. This might get a run in. It will. Orioles lead 2-0. Marcano will be coming to the plate. So 2-0 Pittsburgh now. Got 1 out. For runners are at the corners. Marcano comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today. Left-handed batter. Gibson sets. Need a double play right here. Low for a ball, 1-0. Gibson sets. Throws over to first. Gets back. Runners at first and third for Pittsburgh. Gibson's pitch count now is at 50. There's a bunt right back to Gibson. Throws it to first. Runner goes from first to second, and that's it. Yeah, it was like a one hopper back to the pitcher, really. He bunted it so hard. Oh, two hopper. It's a good play by Gibson. There's two outs. Runners at second and third now. Second baseman Bay will come up. He's 0 for 1 today. Gibson sets. Ground ball, base hit, right field. They'll get another run in. 2 runs will score. 4-0 Pittsburgh. Singles in 2 runs, and it's 4-0 Pittsburgh here in the top of the third. So Palacio, the right fielder, will come up. He's 0 for 1 today. Left-handed batter. Strike 1. Runner at first, now with 2 outs for Pittsburgh. 3 runs in this inning. Swing and a miss, 0-2. High for a ball, 1-2. Pittsburgh's highest run total so far in the last 12 or 13 games. Throw to first, he's back. Juwan Bay is 14 for 17 at stealing bases this year. There goes the runner, and Gibson steps off, throws to second. They got him. The runner took off way before Gibson was even going to go in his motion. Throws him out. That'll end the inning, but they get 3. It's 4-0 Pittsburgh. We go to bottom half of the third. So the Orioles bats are going to have to come alive today. They're going to win this one. All right, let's get back to it. Coming up for Baltimore in the bottom half of the third to be McCann, Ortiz, and Mullins. And the Orioles bats are going to have to come alive. They're going to have to come back and win this one. They're down 4-0. 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors for the Pirates. No runs, 1 hit, no errors for the Orioles. All right, leading off, McCann. First pitch is a strike. High for a ball, 1-1. McCann hitting 200 on the year. Swing and a miss, 1-2. McCann with 2 homers, 5 RBIs this year. I think both home runs against the Tigers, if I remember right. Outside, 2-2. Swing delivers a base hit to left field, so the leadoff man is on for the Orioles. There we go. So Ortiz, the shortstop, will come up. Takes a strike on his first pitch in Camden Yards. 250, no homer, 4 RBIs in 3 games this season. Fouls the bat, 0-2. So I was wrong. I knew he came up not too long ago. So this is his debut, I believe, at Camden Yards. 0-2 count, runner at first, no one out for Baltimore. The pitch. Fly ball in the right field in the corner. It's foul ball, not caught. Yeah. Always got to wait for that camera angle to get over there. Couldn't catch it, and it landed foul. Yeah, it was foul. It looked like it. Did it get off his glove, it looked like? His glove, he was in foul territory when he touched it. So it's a long strike, long foul ball. Mr. Splash thought he was going to be able to shoot his water gun off. All right, back to it, 0-2. Runner at first, no one out. Ortiz at the plate for Baltimore. Low for a ball, 1-2. The pitch. There's strike 3 looking. 1 out now, runner at first. We'll go back to the top of the order, Mullins. Cedric Mullins 1 for 1 today. Pitch to Mullins. Strike. The 0-1 pitch. Mullins fouls it back, 0-2. Ball inside, 1-2. One out, runner at first. Fly ball in the left field. Be caught there by the left fielder. There's 2 outs. Santander will come to the plate. He's batting second today, DHing. All right. First pitch to Santander is outside for a ball. Winner at first, 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the third. It's 4-0 Pittsburgh. Outside for a strike. 1-1. Low one in the dirt. Oh, wait a minute. They're saying it hit Santander. Must have hit his foot, I guess. So Santander goes to first. So we got runners at first and second now with 2 outs. Gunnar Henderson comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today, batting third. Fouls it off his leg. That hurts. Ugh. He's 0 for 1 today. He struck out in the first inning. Both teams wearing the white ball caps with the pink lettering on it. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouls it off. 0-2. Just about everybody's batting with the pink bat. They all have the pink sweatbands on their wrists. Some that wear their socks high are wearing the pink socks also. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. That'll end the threat. We're going to top of the fourth. It's 4-0 Pittsburgh. All right, let's get back to it as we go to the top of the fourth. 4-0 Pittsburgh. 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors for the Pirates. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Orioles. Coming up for Pittsburgh will be right fielder Palacio, catcher Hedges, and the leadoff man playing DH today is McCutcheon. And again, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I'm wearing this shirt. I don't know if you can see it good enough or not. Hawaiian blue, sent to me by Ms. Hapster. Nickname is Mama H, so I thought it'd be appropriate to wear today since her nickname is Mama H. Thank you for the shirt. Looks good. All right. Gibson comes out. His pitch counts at 55-33 for strikes. He has struck out 3 Pirates, giving up 4 runs. Leading off for Pittsburgh, of course, as I said, Palacios, the right fielder. He's 0 for 1 today. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Inside, 1-1. Mr. Splash is waiting patiently to shoot his water gun off for the first time today. There's a strike on the inside corner, 1-2. High for ball, evens the count at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Ground ball, second. Over to first. There's 1 out. Pirates catcher Hedges comes to the plate. He's 1 for 1 today. The pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-0. So the announcer just says it's a great day for Aritas. So what is a Aritas? Is that like a milkshake or something? Looked like somebody was carrying some drinks when he said it. So if you can let me know what it is. 2 balls, no strikes now on Hedges. Eye for ball, 3-0. Gibson's just struggling today. He's a strike on the outside part of the plate. Eye for ball, he walked him. So runner on first for Pittsburgh. And McCutcheon will come to the plate. He's 1 for 2 with a run scored already today. Even the umpires are wearing pink wristbands today. And pink ribbons on their shirt. Here's a strike. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Now to Mullins or McCutcheon. Orioles have a runner at first, 1 out here in the top. Orioles. The Pirates have a runner at first, 1 out, top of the 4th. In the dirt. 2-2 now. Fly ball out by third. Henderson there. 2 outs. So Ryan Reynolds come to the plate. He's 1 for 2 with the run scored. Gibson's pitch count is at 71 now. Here in the 4th inning. 2 outs, runner at first. 4-0 Pittsburgh. Brian Reynolds at the plate. Fouls it off. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Low for a ball, 1-2. 2 outs, runner at first now for Pittsburgh. Here in the top of the 4th. Strike 3 looking. So we'll go to bottom half of the 4th. It's 4-0 Pittsburgh. All right, let's get back to it. Bottom half of the 4th coming up for Baltimore will be Mountcastle, Frazier, and Hayes. Happy Mother's Day today to all the mothers out there. Both teams are wearing white caps with the pink lettering or trim around the bird. Got the flag backwards, but that's all right. Mountcastle fouls off the first pitch. Keller's thrown 43 pitches, 31 for strikes. He has struck out 5 Orioles. Hasn't given up a run yet. Just strike on the outside corner. 0-2. And you got him to swing on that. There's 1 out. Mountcastle strikes out for his second time today. So Frazier comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1. 223 on the year. Orioles got to start getting some hits here. They only got 2. They're down 4-0. First pitch is 0 for a ball. All right, 2-0. Ground ball to second. Over to first. There's 2 outs. Austin Hayes comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today. Inside for ball to Hayes. There's a strike, 1-1. There's a strike on the outside corner. Okay, 1-2. Stump's got a wide strike zone. Timeout called by the batter. Hayes stepped back in. Low for a ball, 2-2. 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. 4-0 Pittsburgh. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball to short. Over to first. That'll do it. We'll go to the top of the fifth. It's 4-0 Pittsburgh. All right, let's get back to it. Top of the fifth, 4-0 Pittsburgh. Coming up for the Pirates should be Santana, Swinski, and Hayes. 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors for the Pirates. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Orioles. Gibson, his pitch count is at 74, 43 for strikes. He has struck out 4. So Santana leads it off. He's 0 for 2 today with a fielder choice RBI. So Gibson sets, pitch. Inside for a ball, 1-0. Rick Dempsey's in the house. The pitch. Pops it up. Out behind third, Henderson's there. There's one out. So Swinski comes to the plate. He's 1-for-1 with the run scored, and he has a walk. Rick Dempsey's in the house. The pitch inside for a ball, 1-0. Need to see Rick Dempsey get out in that bird bath section. Low for a ball, 2-0. Low, 3-0. Gibson just doesn't have it today. But that's what starting pitchers do. They got to fight through it. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Strike on the outside corner, 3-1. There's a strike on the inside corner, 3-2. Swinski's not happy with that call. Inside, he walked him. So Swinski's second walk today. So Hayes comes to the plate. He's 1-for-2 with the run scored and the RBI. Strike on the first pitch. Runner at first, one out. Here's the pitch. Pops it foul, 0-2. Gibson sets. Throw to first. It's back in time. The pitch. Fouls it off. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. 2 outs. So Marcano comes to the plate for the Pirates. He's 0-for-2. Outside and high, 1-0. Fouls it off. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. Runner at first for Pittsburgh. We're in the top of the fifth. 4-0 Pirates. Throw over to first. Back in time. Fouls it off. 1-2 now. 1-2 count. Runner at first. 2 outs. We're in top of the fifth. 4-0 Pittsburgh. Marcano at the plate for the Pirates. Gibson on the mound for the Orioles. Bounces it foul. The pitch. Taps it. Check swing down to third. And Henderson lost the ball as he went to get it out of his glove. Yeah, just a check swing, kind of ground ball to third. Henderson grabbed it, but then, see, did he have? Yep. And just as he went to throw it, it fell out of his hand. So they give him a base hit for that, I guess. So runners at first and second now with 2 outs. And Bay comes up to second baseman. He's 1 for 2. He's got 2 RBIs. James McCann goes out to talk to Gibson. Mike Bauman up and warming up in the bullpen. G1 Bay at the plate. The pitch. Strike on the outside corner. The pitch. Low and inside. 1-1. J1 Bay, his last time up, hit a 2-run single to make the score 4-0. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Two outs, 2 on, 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, slowly down to first. Toss it to the pitcher. Wow, that was a tight play there, but he got him out. We'll go to the bottom half of the fifth. It's 4-0 Pittsburgh. All right, let's see if we can catch in some scores here real quick. My eyes are getting bad. At the end of 4, it's 3-2 Mariners over the Tigers. Yankees are beating the Rays 4-3 in the top of the 5th. Braves are beating the Blue Jays 5-3 in the top of the 4th. Cincinnati and the Marlins are scoreless in the bottom of the 4th. Houston beating the White Sox 3-0 in the bottom of the 3rd. In the top of the 3rd, Royals are beating the Brewers 4-1. Bottom of the 3rd, Twins are beating the Cubs 4-0. And final score, the first game of a split doubleheader, the Guardians beat the Angels 4-3. Their second game is at 7:10 tonight. So Stowers will lead it off. 2 quick strikes on him. Strikes out Stowers. 1-2-3 pitch. So 1 out. McCann will come up, and then on deck will be Ortiz. Keller's got 56 pitches thrown, 39 for strikes. He has struck out 7 Orioles. He has not walked anybody. So McCann up to the plate. Ball's in the dirt. 1-0. It's a strike. 1-1. McCann has one of the 2 hits for the Orioles today. There's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the 5th, 4-0 Pittsburgh. Fouls are back. Fly ball, foul. Adley Rutschman has the day off today, unless they need to use him for a pinch hitter. He's played in every game. There's a strike. He strikes him out. 2 in a row. So McCann goes down looking. Ortiz will come to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today. He struck out his first time up. Here's the pitch. Bounces it right back to the pitcher over to first. 1-2-3. The Orioles go. We go to top of the 6th. Still 4-0 Pittsburgh. All right, let's get back to it. We're going to bottom half of the fifth, 4-0 Pittsburgh. Or, excuse me, top of the sixth, 4-0 Pittsburgh. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Pirates. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Orioles. Coming up for Pittsburgh, it'll be right fielder Palacios, catcher Hedges, and then the DH McCutchen. Bauman is the new pitcher for Baltimore. Bauman, 16 games, 2-0, 1 hold, 3.79 earned run average, 19 strikeouts, 9 walks, giving up 3 home runs. Teams are hitting 197 against him. So leading off, Palacios, the right fielder for Pittsburgh, 0 for 2 today. High for a ball. Low for a ball, 2. There's a strike, 2-1. Ground ball, foul, pass first. Fly ball into center field. Mullins is there, comes running back in. Took his 2-step back and had to run back in, but he got it. 1 out. Hedges comes up to the plate, catcher for Pittsburgh. He's 1 for 1 today. Got a walk. Pirates have 3 walks today. Have struck out 5 times. There's a pitch. Ball 1-1 on Hedges now. There's a strike, 1-2. Lines it, foul down the right field line. Time called by the batter. Uh-oh. Is he going to call it on the batter or the pitcher? Oh, okay. So the pitcher was getting ready to wind up and the batter wasn't looking yet. He didn't call anything. He just stopped the pitcher from winding up. So Bowman sets 1-2 pitch. Way high. 2-2. Inside, 3-2. McCutchen is on deck. Outside, he walked him. So after After he got stopped from pitching, it's like he threw 3 straight balls. I don't know if he got mad about it or what. So McCutchen comes to the plate. He's 1-for-3 with a run scored today. Struck out once. It's a ball, 1-0. Runner at first now. 1 out for Pittsburgh here in the top of the 6th. And pitching coach is coming out to talk to Bowman. It's like after the umpire stopped him, he's thrown 4 straight balls. All right, get back to it. Now there's time called. What's going on? Did they just call a strike on the batter? Oh, okay. So Bauman was getting set too early again. So the 1-0 pitch. There's a strike, 1-1. Pops it out by third base. It's going to get out of play. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So 2-2 pitch. Just outside, 3-2. I don't think the catcher and pitcher are happy at all with the home plate umpire. 3-2, 1 out. Runner at first for Pittsburgh in the top of the 6th. Calls time. Timeout by McCutchen. Okay. Get back to it. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. 2 outs. Ryan Reynolds will come up to the plate. Reynolds 1-for-3 with the run scored. He has struck out twice today. High for a ball. Outside, 2-0. Not the day for Oriole pitchers today. They're struggling to get their plate sense to them. High for a ball, 3-0. I think Robert needs to go out there and get Mr. Splash shooting that water gun. That'll get him going. There's a strike, 3-1. Fouls it off. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Gotta get a video of Robert out there getting splashed by Mr. Splash. Fly ball in the left field. Going back. He's got it. That'll do it. We'll go to the bottom half of the 6th. It's 4-0 Pittsburgh. Nobody's stealing my truck that I know of. All right, let's get back to it. We go to the bottom half of the 6th. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Pirates. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Orioles. Keller's still on the mound for the Pirates. Mullins leads it off. He's 1 for 2 today. Keller's 64 pitches, 47 strikes, 8 strikeouts. Has not walked any Orioles today. Mullins takes a strike on the first pitch. Fouls that one off, 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 looking. So Santander DHing today, batting second. Comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike, 0-1. Strike 2, nice pitch. They're just standing there looking at him. Lines it, base hit to left field. There we go. Santander with his first hit of the game. Third hit of the game for the Orioles as Henderson comes to the plate, playing third base. He's 0 for 2 today. Henderson at the plate. Takes a strike. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there today. Batters all have pink baseball bats. Fouls it off, 0-2. Both teams are wearing white hats with pink trim. Everybody's wearing their pink sweatbands, pink socks, pink arm gear. Umpires are wearing the pink sweatbands. Here's the 0-2 pitch. 1 out runner at first for Baltimore. We're in the bottom half of the 6th. Outside, 1-2. 4-0 Baltimore. Or Baltimore. 4-0 Pittsburgh. I've been off all day today myself. The pitch. High for a ball 2-2. Strike 3 looking. Wow. Keller's just on fire today. So Mountcastle will come to the plate. He's 0 for 2 today. He has struck out twice. So 2 outs now with the runner at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Mountcastle looking for his first hit of the game. Fouls it off. Fouls it off. Fouls it off. So Luis Turin cleared waivers. They just announced and decided to take free agency. So he is not with the Orioles anymore. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. We go to the top of the 7th. It's 4-0 Pittsburgh. And let's get back to it. We go to the top of the 7th. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Pirates. No runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Orioles. Coming up for Pittsburgh be Santana, Sawinski, and Hayes on the mound for the Orioles. Michael Bowman has thrown 24 pitches, 13 for strikes. He has struck out 1 in 1 inning. Santana 0 for 3 with an RBI, fielder choice RBI. He's hitting 243 on the year. Low for a ball, 1-1. Bounces it. Second baseman over to first. There's 1 out. So Slawinski, the center fielder, come to the plate. He's 1 for 1. Run scored. He's walked twice. The pitch, high for a ball, 1-0. Outside, 2-0 now. There's a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. We're in the top of the 7th, 4-0 Pittsburgh. Fouls it off, 2-2. Outside, full count. Fouls it back again. Stays full count. We're in the top of the 7th, 4-0 Pittsburgh. Strike 3 looking. 1 out. Hayes will be coming up. So Hayes 1 for 3 today. Run scored. He has an RBI. Struck out once. Ball high, 1-0. 2 outs, no one on now. Low, 2-0. Fouls it off. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike now on Hayes. Bowman sets, delivers. Fouls it off again. 2-2. Orioles have the 2nd best record in major leagues right now. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. We'll go to bottom of the 7th. It's 4-0 Pittsburgh. All right, let's see if we can get some scores for you real quick. Where am I? Oh. Gosh darn it. Why did it do that? All right. Top of the 6th, Mariners lead the Tigers 3-2. Bottom of the 6th, it's Tampa Bay 8, Yankees 4. Bottom of the 5th, Atlanta leads the Blue Jays 5-4. Top of the 8th, the Reds are leading the Marlins 1-0. Top of the 5th, Astros lead the White Sox 4-1. Bottom of the 3rd, the Royals are losing to the Brewers 8-4. Bottom of the 5th, 8-1 Minnesota over Chicago Cubs. Bottom of the first game just started is 2-0 Rockies over the Phillies. All the other games are later on tonight. All right, let's look back at it as we go to the bottom half of the 7th. Coming up for Baltimore will be Frazier, Hayes, and Stowers. All three of them are looking for their first hit of the game. Four runs, 7 hits for the Pirates. No runs, 3 hits for the Orioles. Just got to get their bats going here. Got to at least get Mr. Splash going here. And Keller has thrown 77 pitches, 58 for strikes. He has struck out 11 and has not walked a batter. So Pittsburgh's got to get on top of this. Or Baltimore. Jeez, my mind is gone. Strike on the first pitch to Frazier. Fouls it off, 0-2. So Keller is 4 groundouts, 3 flyouts, 11 strikeouts. That's his career high. Lines a foul down the right field line. The pitch, he's swinging and a miss, strikes him out. Strikeout number 12 for Keller. 1 out. Austin Hayes comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2 today. Strike. He is just on fire, Keller. 64 strikes on 83 pitches. Lines a little dribbler down first, a foul ball. Kind of blooped it past the first, but it was foul. 0-2 pitch. Batter calls a timeout. 19 balls, 64 strikes for Keller. My goodness. Here's the pitch. Outside, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Low for a ball, 2-2. Ground ball, base hit, left field. That's the 4th hit of the game for the Orioles. The first one for the Hayes. Gives them a 7-game hit streak. So Stowers will come to the plate. He's 0 for 2 today. He has struck out twice. So runner at first now for the Orioles. 1 out. Stowers takes the first pitch high for a ball. No homers, no RBIs for Stowers yet. Fouls it off. 1-1. Time called by the batter. On deck is McCann. Stowers stands in there. 1-1 pitch. Outside and high, 2-1. So swing and a miss. Oh, he foul tipped it. 2-2. 2-2. Runner at first, 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. The pitch. Fly ball down the left field line to go foul. Nobody ever catches those things. What's the deal with that? Well, Pittsburgh has Stevenson warming up in the bullpen. Perez is warmed up for the Orioles. 2-2 pitch again. Strike 3 looking. Wow. 2 outs. Runner at first. That's a 13th strikeout for Keller. McCann comes to the plate. He's 1 for 2. He's singled and he struck out. James McCann swings at the first pitch, and right fielder has it. No trouble with the sun, but he caught it. And we'll go to the top of the 8th. It's still 4-0 Pittsburgh. All right, let's get back to it. We'll go to the top of the 8th. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Pirates. No runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Orioles. Perez is a new pitcher for Baltimore. Marcano will be the first batter he faces. He's 1 for 3 today. The Pittsburgh shortstop. 17 games for Perez, 1-1 record, 6 holds, 4.61 earned run average, 13 and 2/3 innings, 12 strikeouts, 9 walks. Teams are hitting .367 against him. Left-handed pitcher. So Castro will come in and pitch hit for Marcano. Perez got the pink belt, got the pink shoes, got the pink socks. He sets. First pitch. Outside for ball. Perez hasn't pitched in a week. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Time called by the batter. .253, 4 homers, 14 RBIs for Castro. 0 for 2 in this series. Ground ball to third. Henderson has it. Over to first. Oh, and it gets away from Mountcastle. Couldn't dig it out. One hopper, and he couldn't handle it. One hopper, and he just, yep. Well, Quick took a second hop on him. So runner at first now for Pittsburgh. They'll give an error to Henderson. So Bay comes to the plate, takes a strike. He's 1 for 3, struck out once, 2 RBIs, caught stealing. Outside, 1-1. Throw to first, back in time. Here's the 1-1. Tries to lay down a bunt. So that was a strike. I had to wait and see what was going on. They were jumping up. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Runner at first. Nobody out for Pittsburgh. Here's the pitch. Taps it back to the mound. Pitcher backs to second. So 1-6 for the force out. 1 out. Palacio's due up. The right fielder. But Connor Joe is pitch hitting for him. Connor Joe hitting .263 on the year. McCann goes out to the mound to talk to Perez about Connor Joe. Pirates have a runner at first, 1 out. We're in the top at 8. It's 4-0 Pittsburgh. Try and get a double play here. There's a strike. Connor Joe, 263, 5 homers, 13 RBIs. He's 1 for 8 with a home run in the series. Fouls it off, 0-2. Both teams wearing a white hat with pink trim or pink lettering. Foul ball. The pitch. Ground ball. Back to the pitcher. Back to second. Over to first. The Orioles' turn at that time. 1-4-3 double play. We'll go to bottom half of the 8th. It's 4-0 Pittsburgh. Bottom of the 8th. Coming up for the Orioles will be Ortiz, Mullins, and Santander. We got a new pitcher for Pittsburgh is Colin Halderman. 15 games, 0-1, 9 holds, 3.00 earned run average. 15 innings, 17 strikeouts, 4 walks. Giving up a home run. Teams are hitting .259 against him. So the Orioles' bats got to come alive now. They struck out 13 times against Color without walking. They only got 4 hits, all singles. So Ortiz fouls first pitch back. Mr. Splash is just crying to shoot that water gun off. So swing and a miss, 0-2. Strike 3. So Joey Ortiz strikes out on 3 pitches, and there's 1 out. So Mullins comes to the plate. He's 1 for 3 today. Struck out once. Did he check his swing? Nope, he went around. Strike 1. 4 straight strikes. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Oriole bats got to come alive. They're down 4-0 here in the bottom of the 8th. Mullins calls time. Holderman sets, pitch. Pops it foul, out of play. The pitch. Lines it foul down the right field line. Stays 0-2. 1 out, nobody on here in the bottom half of the 8th. 4-0 Pittsburgh. Orioles, 4 hits. Also, all of them are singles. And they have not walked once today. There's a ball outside, 1-2. They have struck out 14 times total today. Pops it foul. Mullins, base hit, right field. There you go. 1 out runner at first now for the Orioles. Santander was 1 for 2. 257 on the year. Santander was hit by a pitch also, and plus he has a stolen base today. Here's the pitch, high for a ball. Swing and a miss, 1-1. The batter called time, but didn't get it. But the pitcher's low for a ball. It's 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out runner at first. Pitch from Holderman. Liner right at Owens at short, and the ball gets away from the first baseman as he tries to double him up. And he slammed it up the middle, but Owens was standing right there. Made the catch, strode to first, and it got away from the first. I think it hit the runner, actually. Let's see here. Yep, hit right off of Mullins' helmet, actually. Mullins is back at first. So runner at first with 2 outs now as Henderson comes to the plate. He's over 3 today. He has struck out all 3 times. Henderson drills it in the right field corner. That's down. That's going for extra bases. Mullins going to come around and hold up at third. So runners at second and third now. There's the extra base hit for Splash Man, and there he goes. He's going crazy. So second and third with 2 outs. This is the best chance the Orioles had all day. As Mountcastle will be coming to the plate. He's 0 for 3. He has struck out all 3 times also. So another hit should get a couple runs in. And they have a meeting at the mound. Mountcastle struck out all 3 times today. There's the pitch. Fouls it back. 0-1. 2 outs, second and third. Bottom half of the 8th. It's 4-0 Pittsburgh. Mountcastle at the plate. Inside. Oh, he called that a strike. Oh, my goodness. 0-2. Wow. Wasn't even close to being a strike. Wow. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. Mountcastle walks away pissed off. We'll go to the top of the 9th. Still 4-0 Pittsburgh. All right, we'll get back at it. See if we can catch some scores here real quick for you. Bottom of the 7th, Mariners and Tigers are all tied up 3-3. Bottom of the 7th, the Rays lead the Yankees 8-4. Middle of the 6th, Braves are beating the Blue Jays 5-4. Bottom of the 7th, the Reds and Marlins are tied 1-1. Top of the 7th, the Astros lead the White Sox 4-3. Bottom of the 5th, Brewers lead the Royals 8-4. Top of the 7th, Twins are beating the Cubs 8-2. Top of the 3rd, Rockies are beating the Phillies 2-0. 2 finals for you. Guardians beat the Angels 4-3, and in a split doubleheader, the Nationals beat the Mets 3-2 in the first game. So we're going top of the 9th. It's 4-0 Pittsburgh. Pirates come to the plate. Voth is the new pitcher for Baltimore. Hedges will lead it off. The catcher for Pittsburgh. Swing and a miss. Voth is 1-1 in 13 games, 5.21 earned run average. Hedges is 1 for 1, 2 walks today. That's a strike 2. 0-2. Hedges calls timeout. Hedges been on base all 3 times today. Single walk. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. So McCutcheon will come up to the plate. McCutcheon 1 for 4 with the run scored. He has struck out twice today. That's a ninth strikeout for the Orioles pitching today. They've walked 4. Ball 1 on McCutcheon. Did he go? He went around 1-1. The 1-1 pitch to McCutcheon. Lines it. Frazier picks it up. Throws him out at first. One hopper to Frazier at second. And there's 2 outs. So Brian Reynolds comes to the plate. He's 1-for-4 with the run scored. He has struck out twice. So Mr. Splash got to use his water gun once today so far. Here's the pitch. Low inside. Oh, it hit his foot. So Santana will come to the plate. He's 0-for-4 with an RBI. So 2 outs now. Runner at first for Pittsburgh. Santana at the plate. Fouls on the mound for the Orioles. Here's the pitch. Fouls it off. Throw over to first. He's back. 2 outs. Runners at first now. Top of the ninth. Inside 1-1. Wow. Pittsburgh is on a 66-game streak where they've had an extra base hit since September of 2022. They don't have an extra base hit in this game. The pitch outside. Pitch out was called. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pittsburgh has the longest streak in baseball, 66 straight games with extra base hit. The pitch. And the runner goes, and he's safe at second. I think the pitch was called a strike. They want to replay. Throw down to second, and oh yeah, he's out. Yeah, he's out. I think he's out. Nice take by Ortiz. I don't know. It looked like he got him. Yeah. Boy, it's going to be close. After review, call on the field stands. Runners called safe. Orioles use their challenge. So Pittsburgh has a runner at second, 2 outs. It's a 2-2 count. All right, let's just get back to it and get this batter. 2-2. Runner at second, 2 outs here in the top of the ninth. The pitch to Santana. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. Don't matter anyway. We go to bottom of ninth. It's 4-0 Pittsburgh. All right, let's get back to it. We're going to bottom of the ninth. Bednar is a new pitcher for Pittsburgh. Coming up for Baltimore would be Frazier, Hayes, and Stowers. It's 4-0 Pittsburgh. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Orioles, no runs, 6 hits, 1 error. 15 games for Bednar, 2-0. He's 9 out of 10 for saves. Earned run average 0.60. 15 innings, 19 strikeouts, 1 walk, no home runs. 164 teams are hitting against him. He's having a good year. Got to do it. 4-0, bottom of the ninth. Frazier leads it off. He's 0 for 3. He struck out once. Bednar sets to pitch. Fly ball in the shallow center field, running in. Nobody can get to a base hit for Baltimore. Leadoff man on. There we go. Hayes comes to the plate. He's 1 for 3 today. Just the bat blooped it in the shallow center field. Nobody could get to it. So there we go. Austin Hayes at the plate. Right-hander against right-hander. Miss for a ball, 1-0. Hayes singled his last time up, 304 on the year with 4 homers, 13 RBIs. Ground ball to, it goes through under the glove of the third baseman, I guess. Oh, my goodness. Hayes couldn't handle it. Runners at first and second now. Oh, it bounced right over his glove. First and second, nobody out for the Orioles. Stowers comes up to the plate. He's 0 for 3. Struck out 3 times today. Swing and a miss, strike one. Stowers going to do it. It's time to do it, buddy. .069 on the year. The pitch. Check swing and a hit his bat. 0-2. Come on, Stowers. Come up with the big one right here. Surprised they didn't pitch it for Stowers. Much as he's struggling. I know he's a left-hander, he gets right-hander, but first and second, nobody out. Bottom of the ninth. 0-2 count on Stowers. Here's the pitch. High for a ball, 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. Kyle Stowers, 4 strikeouts today. So 1 out. Runners at first and second. McCann is due up. He's 1 for 3. Let's see if Adley's going to pitch it for him. Nope. McCann is at the plate. He's 1 for 3 today. He struck out once. 208 on the year. High for a ball, 1-0. One out, first and second, bottom of the ninth, 4-0 Pittsburgh. 2 home runs, 5 RBIs for McCann. Swing and a miss, 1-1. The pitch, outside, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Strike on the outside corner. McCann calls time. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. 2 outs. Runners at first and second, down to the final out for Orioles. Adley Rutschman will come in, and I don't know why I can't say his name. Come in and pinch hit for Ortiz. Adley's batting .289 on the year. This was his first day off, but no longer a day off. All right, just got to do it right here. 2 outs, first and second. First pitch is low for a ball, 1-0. 6 homers, 22 RBIs. He's 4 for 7. Home run, 2 RBIs, a double in this series. Big hit right here if he comes up with it. Keep it going. The pitch. There's a strike, 1-1. 1-1 pitch. In the dirt, 2-1. Cedric Mullins on deck. Here's the 2-1. Pops it up. Third baseman is under it, and that'll do it. Pirates win it 4-0. Four runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Pirates. No runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Orioles. A great pitching by Keller of the Pirates. Just shut down the Orioles' bats all day long. Winning pitcher is Keller, of course, 5-1, 2.38 earned run average now. Gibson was the loser. He's 4-3 with 4.67 earned run average. See if I can fix this here. All right, again, guys, final score. Pittsburg 4, Baltimore nothing. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate your time. Sorry it didn't end the way we wanted to end, but that's just the way baseball is sometimes. And don't forget, starting tomorrow, they got a series coming. The Angels are coming into town, Shohei Ohtani. So thanks for coming out, and we'll see you next time on the Scotty B Show. God bless you. Have a great day, great night, whatever the case may be, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.